Alright, well, I guess I did that, but I need the other things and stuff still? So I need Lagunite and acid-resistant Cormu shell. Can I look up where to get those? Let's see here. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'll just look up Culinary Repertoire, like, guide. Is what I shall do there. Let's see. Essentially quest Culinary Repertoire. Also, some interesting news. It seems like, so my little cousins, they were in Taekwondo for a little while, but after COVID times, they weren't going during that time. But it seems like they are probably going to be starting here like pretty soon, which is really neato there. How do I get these thingamabobs? So it was interesting bringing them along with me to this retesting. Some of my fellow students there who sometimes teach like some of the younger classes had recognized them and been like, oh my goodness, you two have grown so much. Collectible from the Cadencia region. Where? Acid-resistant Cormu shell dropped by Mammon Cormu, found in Erythia Sea. Tried the area southeast from Vinisog Holm. I can look for that. Let's see here. I mean, I think it's an interesting thing that, you know, they made you think that it was a game mechanic just for it to not be. Like, they kind of pranked you, you know? Is the thing. So, hold on. From Erythia Sea. This is around Erythia Sea. Try the area southeast from Vinisog Holm. Let's search. Vinisog Holm, huh? Vinisog Holm camp? So go go kill things that are Mammon Cormu and go southeast from here-ish, something like that. I guess is what I will what I'll do here. Anyway, since the kiddos were over today, my mom decided to bake some cookies and stuff. So we, you know, had a bunch of cookies there available, and the kiddos had asked like, oh, should we bring the cookies along to the retesting, and you know, maybe the instructor might want one as well. So we brought them along and, you know, gave some out to some of the fellow students there. And there was one left at the end that we gave to my instructor, which he said was really good. And it's funny, since they were planning on starting Taekwondo again here soon, he started telling them like, well, if you want to start Taekwondo again here soon, just bring more of these. That's what you gotta do. So, these doodles here are what I need to take out, apparently. All right, I'll just auto battle here in that case. So yeah, he thought that those were pretty good. which was kind of funny to see there. Big smackaroo. The doggy had quite a bit of excitement today, what with, you know, the kids being around and, you know, constantly throwing the toy for her, playing with her. We did, you know, tell them to be a bit easy with her, considering she is recovering from being sick from having, you know, the inflammation there. So did tell them to be a bit careful with her. She got a lot of playtime being sprayed with the hose, not with a pressure washer. Like between times that we were using the pressure washer and just using the hose, she got some spraying there, and she always likes that. Got a lot of toys thrown for her and stuff. She was pretty happy about that, but you know, a bit achy about it, considering recovering from that inflammation there. So, you know, she's probably gonna sleep like a rock tonight after all that excitement in the middle of being sick. Hopefully you're feeling a-okay after all that excitement today, Jess. Hopefully. So there was that. So yeah, was a very interesting day for me. Also, fun fact about my instructor there at Taekwondo is that when we did that 24-hour charity stream in May for March, that's a charity that my Taekwondo Dojang often does fundraisers for. That was like the main reason why I was fundraising for March, is because my Taekwondo Dojang usually does a fundraiser for March in May. Is a thing, but couldn't do it this year, what with, you know, COVID times, so couldn't do it the past couple of years, is the thing. So after the 24-hour charity stream, I had told him, you know, the results and how it went. And I told him that there was this crazy mad lad who had given $1,000 US during that charity stream, being Guzma. And he started talking to me a little bit about Guzma, how long I've known him, and you know, how we met through the online space and stuff like that. And you know, once he had established that, you know, this was someone that I knew like that, not just some random person on the interwebs, he goes over to this shelf on the side and he takes off these pixel block things, they're called. Oh my goodness, look at this colorful place. Which were apparently gotten from actually being in South Korea at the time that the Winter Olympics were going on, or at least sometime around that time period, because they were themed around that, and apparently they were like limited edition thingamabobs of these collector's pieces, essentially, from that. So you read the back of the box and it's like all Korean there. There's only some slight English on like the very front. I'm just gonna explore this way for now because it's kind of interesting. And he takes those and he hands those to me and he says, do you think your friend would like those? And I was like, yeah, he probably would there. It was like, okay, send those to him. I was like, oh, okay. And he was telling me like, yeah, for something like that, the Dojang very much wants to show its appreciation for something like that. So he told me that that's a gift on behalf of the Dojang. So that package that I sent to Guzma a little while back, that was one of the things included in it. So the head instructor of my Taekwondo school, you could say, has given a gift to Guzma there as a thing. So Guzma now has that, interestingly enough. So interesting thing there. Look at this area. This is certainly something. So yeah, Guzma has something for my head instructor. More you know. Interestingly enough there. Yeah, interesting kind of place, I must say. But I'll probably just, you know, look up on some different site where I can get that other collectible. Is what I'll do from here. No! 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 Yes! Yes! Oh, yes! Also, I might have mentioned it during streams before, but while we're on the subject of Taekwondo, another very interesting tidbit there about my school and my instructor is that I have not actually been paying for my classes since late last year. Late last year was when, you know, there was a lot of serious stuff going on in my life. My OPA had only just recently passed, and I was spending a lot of time with family and sorting a lot of things out in life and such. And I had mentioned to my instructor that, you know, I wanted to get back into the swing of things at Taekwondo, but I wasn't sure I was ready to commit to a schedule just yet. But, you know, I gradually wanted to work at things and work at getting my physical ability back and stuff. So what he told me was, you know, you're one of our longest time students here since, you know, I've been training there since I was 4 years old. So anytime you feel like coming in and training, just come in and train. Don't worry about like a schedule or payment or anything like that for now. Just come in on any of the available days that you feel like training and do some training.
Might as well claim this.
And then when the day comes that you're feeling ready to commit to a schedule again, we can work something out. So I just started stopping in and just training, you know, when I was available to schedule-wise. And then when the new year rolled around, there was some really crappy family stuff that happened at the beginning of the new year as well. But after a few months into the new year and, you know, life gradually going back to normal, I started trying to commit a little bit to a schedule, and especially during the summer. And I remember when I first started trying to commit to a schedule a little bit, I brought it up to him like, okay, I'd like to start committing to a schedule. Can I start like paying for classes again? And he tells me, make 4 consecutive classes and then we'll talk. And I was like, okay, yeah. It's just like, until then, just keep on stopping in whenever you feel like stopping in. So this summer I started like really committing to coming in at least twice a week. Has been the thing. It might be a while before I'm able to commit to like the 3 times a week that I was once doing, if I can ever commit to it again. Life gets freaking busy, you know. Look at this place here, so beautiful. And about a month-ish ago, I brought it up to him saying like, I've been trying to commit to like a schedule here, and he was like, oh yeah, I've noticed that you coming in pretty regularly. So I was like, yeah, should I commit to a schedule from here and, you know, go back to paying for classes? Because, you know, I feel a little bit bad here taking advantage of your generosity. Oh, I'm getting the things that I need. I guess maybe I just need to sail around and stuff. Or maybe this is like the area to get it from or something. Huh. I'm holding left on the control stick, not right. My goodness, the ship is weird sometimes. I mean, I could always just, like, reset the game for, like, because this was a lot of items around here. So I could always get that. But anyway, when I had said, like, you know, I feel like I've been taking advantage of your kindness here for a while, and I would like to go back to paying for classes, he was telling me, like, oh, I don't feel taken advantage of here, so... Do I have 100 hours now? My goodness, I do. So you're creating these, like, negative emotions of guilt where there doesn't have to be any. Like, you don't have to worry about it. I'm not feeling taken advantage of here. Yeah, that's what's going on here. And, you know, he kind of goes on about, like, you know, if you eventually go back to paying for classes, you want to make sure that you're getting the full value out of them. Because, you know, if you're missing, like, 1 or 2 classes during a month, then that can be, like, something significant that you're paying for but not getting value out of. That could be going towards something like university. So, he was telling me, you know, if either of us is losing in this situation, I would rather it be me than you, is what he was telling to me there. Yeah, look at all the items here that suddenly respawn. So that's what he was telling me was the case. So, and what he was telling me was, like, if you do want to go back to paying for classes, then you can, but first make sure that this is something that you very carefully considered that you're gonna be getting, like, the full value out here. Because if you don't feel like you'd be getting the full value out of it, then, gosh dang it, how do I go back? I forgot. Then just come in and train when you feel like training there. is the case. So I'm still not paying for classes, is the thing. I haven't been since, like, late last year, so, you know, close to a year now. And every time I bring it up, I always walk out of there still not paying for classes, is the thing. So, you know, they're very kind to me there. And like I mentioned, I have been going there for a very long time now, since I was 4. So, you know, I'm very familiar with them there. But, like, my goodness, are they ever kind to me there. And now here I am, like, you know, breaking the boards that they're paying for out of their pocket and stuff. But, you know, I don't think that they're, like, financially hurting there by any means. But, you know, not exactly rich either. Especially considering, you know, a little bit under a decade ago, they built their own dojang. They used to have, like, a small place as part of, like, a parking lot mall. But then they eventually built their own dojang. Their own whole dedicated building. And I can't imagine that would have been cheap. And then I imagine the business probably took, like, a significant hit during COVID. But they are not very focused on, you know, trying to run it as, like, a business first there. It's always about, like, the value that they're able to give to people first and only deal with it as a business second. And I find that, you know, really admirable. But yeah, I know we can talk about the DM. Hope you have an awesome rest of the night. Do hope the rest of the night goes swell. I got the other thing from, like, around that corner there, right? I think, maybe? I think I got it around there. I'm not quite certain. So yeah, there's a... there's that. But, you know, I very much respect them for handling things the way that they do. It's a family-run business, and they very much believe there that nobody should be denied training because they can't afford it. So if anybody comes in there and is interested in training but can't afford to pay for the classes, then they always either say, pay what you can, or don't worry about it.
Hey, the mud has dropped.
Essentially. Just whatever you feel comfortable doing. And I think that's really cool there. And the whole reason why they have just, like, one dojang and not, like, multiple locations trying to maximize profit is because they want to get to know all the students personally throughout the process and be able to help them one-on-one, rather than running it as, like, a franchise multi-location kind of thing where they don't really know what's going on at each location, you know, is a thing. And I think that's really neat. And I know that there are dojangs out there that are just wholly centered around, hey, let's do this just to make revenue and that's it, you know? So, you know, the fact that I enrolled there when gosh dang, I'm holding left and sometimes it starts going right depending on the camera. So the fact that I enrolled there and that was the place that I started going to at a young age just because it was, like, super close by and convenient for me. Like, my goodness, I very much lucked out going to that place. It's been absolutely life-changing there. I feel like a lot of the way that I, you know, handle life and the way that I just handle things in general comes from things I've learned there, you know? Like, maybe I'm a little bit biased from having, you know, trained there as long as I can actually remember. But, yeah, so that's, so there's that. So, I very much am intent on continuing training there and continuing to work towards this goal of 3rd degree black belt. I would very much one day like to reach that and then start the path towards 4th, because 4th is considered masters. So that'd be really cool to hit one day and a really big life achievement. Come on! Darn you! So, there's that. It wasn't for the Dojang. It was for a charity that the Dojang usually fundraises for. Larch is a not-for-profit that helps those with developmental disabilities. It's not the Taekwondo Dojang. Freaking, I'm getting fat-shamed! I'm actually stuck. I'm actually stuck here right now. And that charity stream wasn't for the Dojang. The Dojang's not a charity. It was for a not-for-profit that the Dojang typically fundraises for, because the master very strongly believes in the importance of giving back to the community. So every May we would host an event called the Breakathon, where anyone who's interested in that at that Dojang can participate in this fundraiser and go out into the world trying to, you know, raise money in their own way. And we come together for this event where you're able to break boards based on how much money you fundraised. Was the thing. And during the Breakathon, we don't use the more solid boards like that. We use demo boards, which basically means like demonstration boards. Like if you're ever, you know, doing a performance, something like that. Those are like the thin boards that like a tiny little tap will break them. So you use demo boards for demonstration kind of stuff. And we use it for the Breakathon, is the case. Gosh darn it! This... What the heck? What the heck? Oh, I'm out. My goodness, I'm out. But yeah, I'll still help them. I don't think that really helps the Dojang all that much. Maybe it helps with, you know, their relationship with... Gosh dang it! Maybe it helps with their reputation with Larch, you could say. Considering I got an email from Larch shortly after asking if I was a representative of that Dojang, since I made that donation, like, you know, with the option, like, on behalf there. Like, if anyone goes to the site for Larch Edmonton, whoa, and goes to make a donation, there's a few different options in a drop-down for who you're donating on behalf of, and one of the options is on behalf of the Dojang that I train at. So, you know, I did do it on behalf there, so... I got an email from Larch asking if I was, like, a representative there. I was like, I'm a student there. I don't know if I'd say I'm a representative exactly. Not really. I'm just a student who trains there and, you know, believes in doing good, you know. But because our master believes very strongly in the importance of giving back to the community, we always do that fundraiser, the Breakathon, and always many people from Larch will come to that event, and the master will be the one to hold the boards for them to try breaking if they want, with, you know, whatever they want to try breaking it with, like a hand strike, like a chop, a punch, whatever they want to do there, just to break the demo boards and stuff. Because, you know, even if the boards aren't that difficult, it's still something that, you know, you're able to look at and be like, wow, I broke that, you know, and it's something that's really meaningful there. And then we always, you know, present them with the check at the end of that. We're hoping to do a Breakathon again starting next year, hopefully, if everything works out. We shall see there. We shall see what way things go. But yeah, they were definitely very appreciative of that 24-hour charity stream done there. Both Larch and my Dojang. And very appreciative of Guzma there for being a crazy, generous mad lad and stuff, you know? So yeah, there was that. Breakathons have always been fun. The last time that there was a proper Breakathon, which I believe would have been 2019 then, because that was the year before COVID stuff started up. I don't remember exactly what kick it was I was going for, but I had somebody holding a board like that, like you know, prepare for a breaking like that, be holding it that kind of way. I was doing something from above. I don't remember what. And the master of the Dojang, he comes over to me and looks at me and looks at the board, and he comes up to me and he does this motion on my forehead. He like rubs my forehead as if he's like polishing it off, and he's like, okay, headbutt it. I was like, oh, okay. So I start getting ready to headbutt it, and then he looks a little bit surprised, like he wasn't actually expecting me to do it. So then he goes, everyone look over here, he's gonna headbutt this one. So I freaking headbutted and broke the board. Was the thing there. So, you know, while there are times in training that he is, you know, very serious about training. There are, you know, he does definitely have a lot of fun with what he does there at the same time. And, you know, we like to have some laughs over there and stuff, you know, is the case. I'm not getting any more of this item here. I'm just gonna Google where I can get it at this point, because that really feels like a one-off getting it there. My goodness gracious, I don't know if I'm getting any more of the thingamabob.
Whoa! Get a load of the sky.
Oh, I was kind of hoping that I picked up a rare thingamabob, but you know what, Uni, you're actually right. Get a load of the sky. Huh. I still wonder if Aerith C and Xenoblade 1 looked better. I mean, this basically is Xenoblade 1's Aerith C. It's just Aerithia C now, but still. So yeah. There's that situation there. There's that. It'll be really nice if we're able to do like another breakathon next year. I'll probably do another 24-hour charity stream even if there is a breakathon, and that'll just be like my method of fundraising, you know, having that be like my contribution to the breakathon. The 2019 breakathon was actually one of, if not the first 24-hour charity stream. Was it the first 24-hour charity stream? It might have been, actually. It was either the first or the second, I think, where I fundraised as part of like the breakathon. There was a thing. And I remember, I think, you know, it was still the early stages of the channel back then, but I think we raised like $600 or $700 something dollars. Wow. And I remember they were telling me when I came in there one day that they were like, you know, you were the person that raised the most at the whole dojang by a lot. And I was like, oh, really? They were like, yeah, here's like, I forget whether it was like 30 or 40-ish like tickets that they gave me to basically, you know, use to keep track of like how many boards I got to break, essentially there. That's actually really cool. I actually really like that. Is there any way that I can like hide UI? There was a way to hide UI in a Xenoblade 1 for like screenshots. Because now I actually want to take like a screenshot and set it as a thumbnail. Display. Minimap fixed position off. What? No! Gosh darn it. Display. Apply. Okay, that isn't like all UI off. That isn't exactly all of it. It's just like the mini map off. But whatever. Out of the way, Senna. Bam! Use that as a thumbnail maybe, because that's actually really cool. Bam! All right, we'll see if I use that in a thumbnail later. I might not even remember to do it. But that's actually really cool. It's been a while since a game has like motivated me to take a screenshot of it. Let's see here. All right. Turn the mini-map back on. I mean, oh, I guess there's other information there. Is the thing. No, gosh darn it! Apply the change settings. Alright, where's this crap I'm looking for? Lagoonite. Lagoonite? Let's see here. Culinary, Repertoire, Xenoblade Wiki. Let's see here. Lagoonite. Can be found in Malevolent Hollow, southeast of... What? Gosh dang it. Xenoblade Wiki just loaded all these ads that just shifted all the text all over the place. Now I have no idea where the location of what I was just reading is. Here we go. Lagoonite. We found in Malevolent Hollow, southeast Aerithia Sea, and the Aegis Sea. Alright, so where's Malevolent Hollow? It's located in Aerithia Sea of the Cadencia region. Okay, it's probably gonna take a while before it, shows a proper place. So, Cascade Crossroads. So, gosh dang it! By clicking on that, more ads load. Now, let's see here. Or by going back after clicking Malevolent Hollow there. Southeast Aerithia Sea. Was this Malevolent Hollow? That was Searing Strand. Southeast, huh? Cascade Crossroads, Welkin Falls. I'll have a look-see, like, down that way. I gotta go all the way back to my ship now. I wish that there was, like, a fast way just to get back to the ship. I mean, if I fast travel like this, I should be, like, right beside my ship then. Should be the case, because it'll teleport over here now. Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of things I really like about this game. I've always adored the Xenoblade series. But the ship is not very good. I was really looking forward to it when I saw it in trailers before the game came out. but I really feel like the ship is not very good. So Malevolent Hollow is a landmark, apparently. That was a unique boss over there. So... Southeast, huh? This looks like a hollow. I am holding left, darn you, game! Like I said, the ship is not very good. The ship is not exactly very good there. Alright, switch back to my stream manager. Alright. The heck? That just loaded in. Is this Malevolent Hollow? Is this the Krusty Krab? Now I gotta slowly go back. Oh! There's a little secret path there. My goodness, I'm trying to turn there. Hey! Is this Malevolent Hollow? Hi! Like, what is this here? No, this is the freaking city! That's what this is. Gosh darn it. Southeast Arithia Sea? I do not see Malevolent Hollow. Maybe it's like up here a little bit more. Maybe I have to go a little bit more north. I don't know. Maybe. That's... If it is up there, I would think that'd just be a lot more east. Not super duper south, but maybe it is. Hey. I can give it a go. I can give it a bit of a go. Yep. Also, if I'm just auto-battling most of the time, how about I switch to lands? I feel like I've played as lands the least in this playthrough. So if I'm just, like, auto-battling, because he's in one of my defender thingamabobs right now. Oh, that's one of those items there. May as well explore the world with him, give him some love, you know. May as well. Unless that's the hollow there. Aw. Yoink. I mean, I did get one of them from that one thingamabob there. I'm honestly wondering if I should just commit to a different hero quest and just do this condition like off camera for this one, because this is a little bit redonkulous. Unless this is the hollow. It's the rare red Gyarados of the Lake of Rage. Whoa.
I wonder what's around here.
The Aegis Sea. Oh, it said Malevolent Hollow or the Aegis Sea. I made it to the Aegis Sea, but my ship is not back here. Also, this isn't a landmark, so I can't just fast travel back to it with my ship. So I need to get some other landmark. Please.
This is something decent, right?
Darn it. Darn it. Like, maybe I'll go to the land over there. And, see if I get a landmark and can, like, bring my ship in here. Because maybe there's some other path that you normally be able to get your ship in here. Maybe? Maybe? Also, the Aegis Sea is a interesting name there, considering Aegis was a very important word in Xenoblade 2. Oh, that's a thing. What do you mean it does? Why would it need that? Okay, so it has the marker on it if I get close-ish. Okay, I can do it now then, right? There's just one more that I need. I can do the thing. Level 110? Wow, the Lake of Rage Gyarados does not mess around. I think we found our first super boss.
Banana can take.
Banana cannot take. Huh. I wonder how many super bosses are in this game. There's a decent handful in Xenoblade 1. And I think just like Xenoblade 1 and 2, the level cap in this game is 99. Unlike X where it was 60. So, you know, all the super bosses are the ones above level 99. And here's a level 110 one. The highest level one in Xenoblade 1 was level 120. I don't remember what it was in Xenoblade 2. The thing! So it makes me wonder what, like, the highest super boss level and this game would be. You know, had 4 super bosses, Xenoblade 2 had a bit more. Was it really just 4 in Xenoblade 1? I know that there was one that was, like, in question whether it should be classified as a super boss or not. I think because it was either level 99 or level 100, something like that. I think if you consider that one, it's 5. Was it really just 4? There was Avalanche Abyssy, the freaking Valak Mountain mammoth looking thing, the bunny in Satoral Marsh, and I don't remember. But I remember those 3. I remember it was really hard to hit that bunny. No! No! Why? I swam right beside your arse like a second ago and you didn't care. But the moment I'm minding my own business on a nearby shore, you have a problem with that? Get over here. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Gosh darn you. No. No. Hi, Kraken. How's it going? No. 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 Ah. Please. Please. Pretty sure it was 4 and Xenoblade 2 would get crazy in the challenge mode if you remember correctly, like level 200 or something. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I never got like super duper ham with the challenge mode. No! Stop! Ah! Please. Please. Oh my goodness gracious. Do you actually mind, good sir? Genuine question, do you mind? Please. Oh. Aww. They got kind of far. I guess I'll go back now. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess he left me alone. Alright, I'm just gonna have to travel here. How's it going, Kraken? Yeah, the doogie's pretty conked out. She had a lot of playtime today. A lot of energy used. Probably a lot more than she should have, considering, you know, she's still recovering from being sick.
Is this
the
like
thing.
a rare thing?
Yeah, I guess it's a rare thing. So yeah, so she's pretty conked out today, is the thing. But hopefully we'll be feeling pretty good tomorrow. I hope. She is seeming to be making a pretty good recovery from the pancreatitis or whatever the heck it was called there. Pretty well. She does seem to be doing well from that, is the case. Hopefully nobody around here tries to murderize me while I'm going this away. Hopefully not. Hopefully it is not the case. Yoink. I will take that. Good to hear that you're doing well there. Look at our squad. We don't often have Rico and Banana out in the active party. Look at them running along. It must be really hard for them keeping up on those little legs there, you know?
Careful, everyone.
No. You actually better not. I gotta go all this way now. Again. This hero quest is gonna take me a long time to do. I know they're called Ascension quests. I keep on calling them hero quests by accident. I'm just gonna call them hero quests, cause they're in the hero quest folder. Yellow means hero quest. Let's just say that Ascension quest is like a more specific type of hero quest. But I'm just gonna keep calling them hero quests, you know, because it unlocks new stuff with our hero classes. My classes! I can't see without my classes! Alright, this jerk over here better not smoosh me again. You better not do it. You better not. I know you'll be thinking about it. It's really cool looking over there and just seeing the castle in the distance and knowing, wow, I can go there, you know? It's always been one of the really neat things about Xenoblade games, you know? Always been really neat there. Yoink. Yoink, yoink. And while some of the areas of the world are disconnected in this game, they are, you know, very large and to explore though. So while it's not like something like Xenoblade Chronicles X where the whole world does genuinely exist as one whole world, there are still multiple areas that are just like this where it's like, if you want to go over there, you can just go over there. And I feel like that's really cool and really invokes like a cool sense of exploration. And take care there, Reggie Bum. Take care in that case. It's that kind of thing that you don't really have captured in games like Pokemon Legends Arceus, for example, where you've, you know, completely separated things into like, here's 5 square areas for you to explore, completely separate from one another, you know, where you don't quite capture that same mystery as like all these incredibly large, vastly different areas with vastly different shapes, and still with like areas that you can look at in the distance and be like, wow, I can go there. Or look at the Great Sword and be like, wow, I can literally go there. I can take my ship there to like the docks by the city and take the elevator up. I can do that, you know? I can look over at Agnes Castle, be like, oh, I can go over there, dock there, and go up into the castle. I can do that. That island over there, I can go there. Island over there, I can go there. I can go. It's cool. It's cool. I have a great appreciation for game worlds like this. Yeah, I can see why it does there. I still feel like my favorite exploration in the Xenoblade Chronicles series would probably still have to be X, but you know, X was freaking crazy. But yeah, it's okay. You call Satori Mars for like 250 videos that just decide to stick with it. Jeez. Yeah, there have been names that I've apparently gotten wrong and been been corrected on before. Sometimes that should be put in quotations of corrected, because there are some things that it's just the pronunciation that is up to interpretation, you know.
Yes, amount this size may just suffice.
What is purpose of use?
Cooking on Manana. The problem is that it lacked tools, technique, and soul.
Now even more things missing.
To get best out of ingredients, must use condiments. And to get best from technique, needs special something.
Can teach special something?
That question? Wait here for Tick.
Just how long this going to take? Maybe he steal away goods and scarper with.
Who steal away and scarper with? I am standing up on with spotless reputation.
Manana thought Tempapa disappeared for good.
When old like me, you understand value of nap. Stay up all night is out of question.
So Tempapa just went away for taking nap?
That right? Nap has revealed wisdom to Tempapa.
Oh? What this?
It a pot.
But Manana have one of those too.
Oh, I think not. Not pot like this. Sad to say, but pot of Manana cannot make up for lacking things.
It heavy-duty exclusive Noppon brand pot.
User choose tool of trade, it true, but also fact that tool choose user. Pot of Manana, shape become all warped from use in battle. Now it not quite perfect fit.
Mama, that was problem.
What is exact point of wielding cooking pot as weapon? That fly overhead of Tempapa, but that not all. How Manana is so careless with utensil, even when show such great promise as Chevipon.
It's true. This pot suit Manana down to ground.
The more Manana cook with, the better Manana cook. Then even if used in battle, it not warp.
You give Manana cooking pot?
Cooking of Manana, not actually so bad. But tools simply not able to keep up with level of skill. That make cooking sad, and utensils sad too.
Ah, so that's why her technique and tools aren't up to scratch.
That right? It's all question of feeling. Love is very important thing for technique and cooking.
What about teaching us some actual cooking?
What talking about now? Tempapa not specialist so much of cook.
Word on Creepvine was Tempapa legendary chefipon.
Tempapa just make new cooking utensil, nothing more. Cooking of meals, they just to make sure utensil work.
Meh. Then that mean Tempapa not actually legendary chefipon?
Oh, I'm well aware that some Noppon call Tempapa that. Tempapa choose not to refute spreading rumor. That all there was to it.
What did you just say? Please tell me I misheard.
It nice feeling to be complimented. Pictured as cool lone Wonderpon.
Can't believe this.
It's okay. Manana not mind at all, Lance. Manana learn ins and outs of cookpot. To make cheapest of top food, having of best utensils is required. Manana would never realize this. if not learn lesson from Tempapa. That alone make Tempapa worthy of title of Masterpon. Only one thing left. Manana can't wait to get stuck in with making food.
Get pot used to fire nice and slow. That surefire secret to make cooking of Manana really shine.
Manana ready, all of technique and soul.
Also, spirit and personality.
Getting a bit much.
Oh ho ho! And pinch of motivation.
Tasty.
It's so different from before. I could eat piles and piles of this. Yeah, how the spark can one pot change so much about a dish?
Warp of pot is warp of heart, and warp of heart is warp of cooking.
What?
Though it also plenty true that beloved tool will create beloved food.
But you still consider it unthinkable to wield as a weapon?
Truth be told, that part still rubbed Tempapa wrong way. But from initial impression of cooking, could tell Manana made with talent, without understanding of how to use tool. That was thing that really needed correction.
Is Tempapa eating well?
Tempapa only eat little, cannot gorge self like young buck.
Manana is making more, no fear.
Do Riku also have difficulty getting along with humans, like Tempapa?
There are many things one can only attain by cooperation and speak with others. If not travel with Noah and others, then not have chance to eat cooking of Manana now.
Indeed, Riku very strange, Nopon.
Or maybe the strange one is you, living out here like this.
This Nopon way of living.
Come, come. Everyone eat up nicely now.
Riku will have some.
Not forget to treat tools with care. That only thing friends must remember.
Manana promise.
Manana's weapon grew stronger. Quest complete! Culinary Repertoire. It turned out Tempapa is a blacksmith, not a cook. Still, it wasn't all for nothing, as Manana got a brand new pot to make even more delicious meals with. Heroes class rank limit broken. Peerless Riku and Manana Yumsmith. The hero's class rank has been increased to 20. Sweet! Class rank limit broken. Rank cap for this class is now lifted. Class rank can now reach level 20. Sweet! Alright. So they're now stronger. And now if I ever, you know, try to go into this class, I can make progress in it again. Cool. So, I'm thinking side story tie-on now. Is what I'm thinking. Since we kind of started that and then started this, you know. So let's see here. So I'm thinking side story tie on it. And especially since this apparently needs Riku and Manana anyway. So we can just continue with that. We can continue with that there. I don't know how long this stream is going to go on, since I need to get like a decent bit of sleep, because tomorrow I plan on helping out with a color belt testing that's going on over at the Taekwondo Dojang. So, you know, give people an attacker for self-defense, hold boards for breaking, stuff like that. So it's early afternoonish, but you know, I can't sleep in all day. So I'll still do like a smidge of stuff, but this can't be like an all-night kind of night, you know. Can't be one of those. Art combos. For example, an art that inflicts break, followed by an art that inflicts topple, will topple an enemy.